Hey everybody, welcome to today's version of Live Chats with Maggie and Bunny. And this is for Monday, March 20th, 2023. Happy spring equinox, everybody.
Hello, hello.
Yay.
How are
Okay,
you today?
I'm okay. I mean, the sun is shining. I don't think we're calling for snow today, although we had little sprinkles of snow yesterday here in Niagara.
The sun is shining where I am as well, and I think it's tricking us though. When I go outside, it's still cold.
Well, I mean, it's not like negative negatives, but it is a little bit chilly. Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, so today is the day.
Today's
Today
day.
is the day after yesterday, which we were really excited to launch our book, Forever Changed, and had a fun party doing it and a fun time. But I also want to talk about the fact that I had a kind of like one of those epiphany moments that you don't realize how you impact the lives of others
For sure.
until you do.
For sure.
And for today, I want to take us on a little adventure for just a few seconds. Imagine in your mind's eye, there is complete darkness where you are. There's not even a crack of light. But if I all of a sudden light a match or spark a little bit of fire, is there any more darkness? Or is there then light? We talked about it yesterday that it only takes one spark of light to erase darkness. And how exciting that is that we are sparks of light, each one of us. What about you, Bunny? Can you
Yeah.
imagine that?
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I when you talked about that yesterday, and yes, it was surrounding our topic, which was, forever change healing through grief. So it was talking about grief and the impact that people have on each other without realizing it, and being able to grab on in times when you feel like you're in the darkness, and
Yeah,
grabbing on and helping out other people. And as you were talking about that, imagining a pitch black room with no light, and how even that little spark before the flame that happens in a lighter would still be seen in a completely darkened room, where if
absolutely.
today I'm wearing black and there's other dark colors in the room, but the room is still filled with light. So the same isn't, it's not reversed when it's something coming into light that's dark. When you bring a
Right.
little bit of darkness into the light, it doesn't make a big impact. It's the opposite way. It's that darkness, that little spark of light is
Yeah.
makes a huge impact.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah,
And
that's
for today, I want to encourage our listeners that you have the ability to be that spark.
mhm.
It doesn't matter if your world is perfect. It doesn't matter if you think you're powerful. It doesn't matter if you think you've got everything in order that you would want to have to be an effective leader. You still are a spark and you
You
still have that ability to shine your light.
yeah,
Some people just have brighter lights. Some people have a spark. Doesn't matter. You're still light.
yeah.
It doesn't matter that brightness. It still dispels darkness. And how amazing is that? That even when we are feeling at our weakest moment, and yes, if someone's grieving, you feel at your weakest moment because you're grasping in the darkness, you still have a spark and you still have a light inside you. And that's so powerful to me
Yeah.
and so full of hope.
For sure, for sure. And just being able to like spark someone else's, like, it doesn't even have to be a person's life. It could be a moment. Like, I think to
Yeah.
those times where somebody says, somebody smiled at me, a stranger smiled at me in the grocery store, and they didn't know what horrible day I had. Like I remember one day walking into the grocery store, having my head down and just not even paying attention, just on task, get in the store, get what I needed, get out. And somebody just said to me, "Hey, smile." And it was that moment I just looked up, and I don't know who that person was.
Yeah.
He was a fleeting little moment, and it reminded me of that spark. It reminded me of that moment, of
Yeah.
that little tiny impact that he had, that he never knows what impact he made on me, and I don't know who he was to be able to thank him for that. And you're that to other people, to
Yeah.
so many other people.
And those kindness sparks cost nothing.
Nothing.
They cost absolutely nothing.
Mhm.
When you walk past somebody and you just give them a smile, free of charge,
Mhm.
cost you nothing.
Yeah.
Cost you nothing. You know, there's times, yes, that you can do it, that it does cost you something, but it's still more valuable than what it cost you. And I think of, you give money to somebody who's homeless. Doesn't change your life at all that you give up $2,
Mhm.
but it changes their life some.
Yeah.
It, I remember a time in the grocery store where I bought flowers for somebody and just gave them to the person that was behind me in the line. Didn't cost me a lot, but it impacted their life, that somebody cared about me to do that.
Right.
And that's what, I like to remind people all the time, by those little random acts of kindness, that they're the little sparks. And
Yes.
you don't have to be rich to be able to spark the lives of other people.
Mhm.
You can sometimes it's just making eye contact with somebody. Sometimes it's just that sparkle in your eye when you look across the room at somebody that might be struggling, and you just let them know, I got you.
Right.
Costs nothing, but so valuable.
So valuable.
So valuable. It kind
Yeah.
of reminds me of one of those credit card commercials. This is priceless.
Yeah.
Priceless. Some things
Definitely.
in life actually are priceless.
Mhm.
And the fact that we have the ability to ignite the flame in another person is powerful.
Mhm. Absolutely.
And in a world where we don't often have a lot of hope, it's so hopeful that we have that ability.
Mhm.
So today, my encouragement to people out there is to be a spark. You don't have to be the whole damn fire. Just be a spark and see how it
Yes, right.
changes your life.
Yeah, absolutely. I
Just
think
don't do it
that's
in the forest.
unless it's controlled and contained. That's
I
okay.
don't, I don't, I don't want that coming back on me.
Yeah. So spark up somebody's life and spark your own life. And I think that's a big thing too, is right, is
Yeah,
making sure that you find the people in your life that spark you up as well. So and
yeah,
get a little laugh, a little giggle.
yeah. And Bunny, the amount of times that you've been a little spark in my life and I've been that spark back at you, we need those
Absolutely.
kind of people in our lives. And
Yep.
so today I say to people out there, be that spark.
Be that spark.
We
Reach out to
all have the
somebody.
ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all have the ability. And hey, we don't even mind if you write us and tell us
Yeah.
how you did it. I think that'd be
Absolutely.
cool to start conversations. Imagine for a second how the world could change if we just started sparking each other in a positive way.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Do it. Tell somebody you're
Yes.
doing it. Encourage somebody else to do it,
Hmm.
and start a conversation and start a dialogue about that. Reach out to us and tell us that you did it and share the excitement of that. Hey, maybe we'll write a book about that. Who knows?
Sounds like it's coming down the line.
I can see that cover with the
Me
sparks and
too.
everything.
It's coming. Get in line, everybody.
But we're just flying high on the on the bubble of fun that we had yesterday at our book launch. And,
Yep.
it's like I posted on my Facebook today, nothing can burst my bubble today. So
Such
I
a
love
success.
those
And
days.
so yeah, it
Yeah.
was so wonderful. We appreciate it so much. And we're looking forward to, doing collaborative book number 5 and getting that underway. And yeah, so we just keep going, and we're just gonna keep doing this kind of thing. And
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. We just love our journey so far. So
Yeah. So for everybody, have a great Monday. It's fabulous. The sun is shining, and just go out there and be your spark.
be spark.
Be a
Bye.
spark. Have a good day. Thanks for chatting with us.
Bye.
Bye.